buenas tardes a todos nuestros amigos de escuchas. Bienvenidos a una emisión más de su programa Conciencia con Sabor. And thank you everybody for all the people who is listening to us. Welcome to one more program of Conciencia con Sabor. And this evening we have like a wonderful presence of a really nice group named the Grannies. Esta tarde tenemos unas personas muy especiales que se llaman las abuelas. Ellas son un grupo de personas de la tercera edad que se dedican a hacer canciones con significado social. Y pues nos quedaría presentárselas. I'm talking about the Grannies is our great group here in Tacoma who are like making songs with a social content, with a really strong songs. So I would like to introduce first to Marilyn Kimberly. So,
yes. So actually, Wendy, we are the raging grannies.
The raging grannies.
Okay, we could be whimpering grannies, but we're not. The Raging Grannies group has been in Tacoma in different iterations for at least 10, maybe 15 years.
Ooh.
It was started by a group of psychiatric nurses, which is just perfect, because if you can't laugh, you can't really make it through this world. But I want to tell you a little bit.
You need to give her a chance to translate.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Ella nos está explicando, Marilyn es una de las fundadoras de las Raging Grannies, como las abuelas, y tienen aproximadamente 15 años en el área de Tacoma, y ella nos está explicando algo muy gracioso, que empezaron con unas enfermeras psiquiátricas. Thank you.
I don't know where I was. Somebody refresh me. Where was I?
That you said if you can't laugh, you won't make
Oh,
it through this life.
That's true. So the original person that started the Raging Grannies in Tacoma was Reba McGeer. And she has moved out of the area. And when she left, she came over and handed me a bag full of shiny beads and hats and boas. And I want to explain a little bit about the Raging Grannies. Raging Grannies, oh, go ahead and translate.
Bueno, entonces ella está explicando que empezaron con un grupo de mujeres, enfermeras que son psiquiatras, que eran psiquiatras, porque eso es muy gracioso y que también, ¿qué es lo que somos nosotros si no sonreímos? Entonces ella nos está explicando que empezó con una persona que se llama Ribbon.
So, the Raging Grannies originally started in Vancouver, BC, in 1986. And the occasion for the group starting was outrage that nuclear submarines were going to be harbored in Victoria.
Oh.
And in Vancouver. And so a group of older women got together and they thought, how can we make our outrage known and make it heard in a way that will be received? They decided, well, everybody is descended from grandmothers, and grandmothers are generally seen as non-threatening. Do you want to translate that?
Yes, it will be amazing. Entonces ella nos está explicando que este grupo empezó originalmente en Vancouver en el año de 1960 y muy cerca de Victoria. Entonces ellos empezaron a trabajar en contra de los movimientos nucleares y estaban pensando de qué manera nosotros podemos hacer que nuestra descendencia aprenda de estos movimientos.
So, basically, the Raging Grannies were born in Vancouver, BC. This group of women decided to get together, dress in somewhat humorous outfits, really play up the granny aspect. It didn't matter whether you were a biological grandparent or not, if you were a woman of a certain age. Because, frankly, older women tend to become invisible in our society, and really they're a huge source of strength.
Ella nos está explicando que este grupo de mujeres en Vancouver deciden empezar a vestirse de una manera graciosa, porque es muy importante que para la gente tenemos que empezar a visibilizar a nuestras mujeres ancianas de alguna manera.
So now Raging Grannies are international. They're all over the world.
Ahora las abuelas que están creciendo, ellas son un grupo de talla internacional y conocidas en todo el mundo.
So watch out for Raging Grannies. There are yearly unconventions that happen. So rather than a convention, it's an unconvention. I've been to an unconvention in Denver. They happen all over the place. So,
Wow.
yeah. So we take familiar tunes that pretty much everybody know, we hope we know the tune to it, and we write our own words. We show up invited or uninvited, and we sing our truth to power.
Wow, that's really powerful. Marilyn nos está explicando que ellas muchas veces se presentan en convenciones, sean invitadas o sean no invitadas, pero siempre con una palabra y con su música que es muy poderosa. Y siempre tratamos de decir la verdad de las cosas de una manera diferente, graciosa y con mucho poder.
And so we were invited here today, and here we are. Do you have any questions for us, Wendy?
Nosotros estábamos invitadas aquí y pues aquí estamos y tenemos algunas preguntas para ellas. Yes, but sure, I would like to be asking for each of yours. And why do you decide to be join the Raging Grannies?
Oh, that's a good question.
I did partly for Marilyn. She's a leader in many social causes, and I'm involved in a few that she's part of, and I respect her a lot. But really, I'm a singer, and I like the concept of protesting. There's a lot of ways that people can be reached other than speeches and books and magazines. It's sometimes music cuts through the message. My name is Lynn, in español Lina. Soy trabajadora social retirada y también era intérprete médica y también estoy retirada porque tengo mi edad, la edad de los grannies. Y así, no hay más.
Thank you, Lynn.
Jolinda. I'm Jolinda Stevens. I returned to the Pacific Northwest 10 years ago, and I immediately got involved with this new group that was forming around what was going on inside the detention center to support the people inside the detention center. And I was really, really involved for 2 years until I got lupus. And, that just really it made it so that I couldn't keep up with you young people, Wendy. You just moved too fast for me. And so I didn't have any outlet for ways that I could use what energy I have to make a change in the world. And as we get older, there's less time to do it. And so when I got myself together enough to become involved, I had already heard about the Grannies from someone at the church I was attending, and it stuck in my mind. Raging Grannies, how can you forget it? And so I'm brand new. This is like only my 3rd month, I think, with the Raging Grannies.
Jolinda está diciendo que ella tiene aproximadamente 3 meses y antes estaba envuelta en un movimiento fuera del centro de detenciones que estaba muy involucrada hasta que le dio una enfermedad que se llama lupus. Entonces ella estaba buscando cómo yo puedo hacer un mundo mejor para que la sociedad mejore, de qué manera. Entonces yo escuché en mi iglesia, en la iglesia donde ella acudía. Ella escuchó acerca de este grupo y bueno, pues tiene 3 meses aquí muy contenta y cantando.
My name is Aviva, and I had heard about the Raging Grannies, and then when I was trying to collect signatures on a petition to, I am not sure whether it was a healthcare one or one involved getting the money out of politics. But anyhow, I was always looking for places where people will line up. And I like going to the Seattle International Film Festival and seeing a few things, one of which was a movie called Two Raging Grannies,
Oh.
which was made by a Dutch director who had seen Grannies somewhere, and there weren't any in the Netherlands. So he made this film in Seattle. Started with these 2 women, both of whom had scooters or power wheelchairs.
No.
One of whom had many health problems, but they were incredible. I mean, they actually traveled and went to big events that they weren't invited to, and sang their truth, were escorted out by police. And then it showed them, in Seattle as part of the Raging Grannies, which of course is a much bigger group. And when I was online to see it, I thought, oh, I'll bet I could get a lot of these women to sign this if they haven't already, because they were all carrying these very nicely decorated canes. And when the movie was over, the 2 women it was about were there and the director.
Oh, wow.
And the woman invited anybody who was there who was a granny to come up. And these women who'd been standing there with their canes were in the front, and when they sang the song that introduces the Grannies, it was like a vaudeville show, watching them kicking up their legs, leaning on the canes, and I thought, I need to do something like this. So when Marilyn was starting,
You need to give her a chance to translate.
this is my last sentence. When Marilyn was starting the group, boy, did I want to join.
Ella nos está explicando, Lynn nos está explicando que un día ella escuchó acerca de, estaba colectando firmas para, no recuerdo si acerca de salud o acerca de quitar algún un dinero para los políticos. Y fue cuando ella escuchó acerca de un festival internacional de cine y ella decidió acudir, y había una película que hablaba de las abuelas, y que empezando con 2 mujeres que tenían muchos problemas de salud y que sin embargo viajaban por diferentes partes, y algunas veces las invitaban a algunas convenciones y a lugares, y ellas iban si estaban invitadas o si no estaban invitadas, y se vestían de una manera divertida, graciosa, bonita. Y decía que muchas veces los policías las seguían porque eran un poquito traviesas. y entonces decía, yo pensé, dice, yo tengo que hacer algo como esas mujeres. Y al final del Festival Internacional de Cine, el director habló de que esas 2 mujeres estaban dentro de la sala y se presentaron en la sala, y estaba como muy, estaba diciendo, yo tengo que hacer algo como lo que ellas hacen. Y después yo escuché de Marilyn y es de esta manera como me integré al grupo de las Reigning Grannies. Thank you so much. It's amazing. That's really cute. So
I'm
you
so
went to
glad that everybody, but you know, this is not everybody. We have 4 people, well, are we 3 or 4? 1, 2, 3. We have 4 people here today, but our group is bigger. Not everybody could come today. Really, the only rule about Raging Grannies is you don't want it to be any bigger than the number that could fit in a living room, because we meet in each other's homes. And I want to put a call out to the listener, if you happen to be a woman of a certain age, that's the delicate expression of saying getting up there. If you happen to be a woman of a certain age, whether you're a biological parent or grandparent, if you enjoy singing, if you enjoy having fun, if you enjoy doing your activism with joy, we welcome you to get in touch with us. You can go on to Tacoma Raging Grannies on Facebook. Be sure that you leave information so that I can return your contact, because otherwise, you know, if you say that you're interested and I can't find you to say, hey, then I can't follow through. But I think the reason why I'm in the Raging Grannies is because I truly believe you can't sing with a closed heart. And I truly believe that for those of us that are working to create a more just world, and we're in it for the long haul, we have to do it with joy. And our messages tend to be received, whether we sound good is another question. I would call us more like street theater, but that's really an insult to people like Lynn who can actually sing. I used to be able to sing. I can't sing now, but I'm still singing and doing my best, and so here we are.
So Marilyn nos está explicando que una de las reglas que tienen las Grannies es un grupo grande. Le estaba explicando previamente que a nivel internacional son muchísimas y este grupo empezó en Vancouver. Son miles de personas que van a convenciones y muestran con alegría en las convenciones. Es una forma de pensar, ¿no? Y una de las reglas que tiene específicamente este grupo, que son muchas abuelitas, es que tienen que estar en pequeños grupos cuando van a algún lugar, por cuestiones de seguridad, por cuestiones de salud. Y otra cosa que nos está explicando Marilyn es que ustedes pueden acudir al grupo de Tacoma Grannies. Tacoma
Raging Grannies.
Tacoma Raging Grannies en Facebook, en internet. Y si ustedes, cualquier persona, no importa la diferencia cultural, no importa el idioma, si ustedes quieren cantar y tener alegría en estas edades, pueden mandarle un mensaje de la manera que ella pueda también retornarles el mensaje, o tal vez un mensaje de texto o por teléfono, para que puedan mantener contacto y ustedes puedan integrarse a algunas actividades que tienen ellas. Muchas veces ellas practican en sus casas particulares, entonces no pueden ser demasiadas personas, por cuestiones a veces de movilidad y de seguridad, como les estaba practicando, pero están aquí para hacer su música con alegría y también hacer un mundo mejor, mejorar la sociedad. Y Marilyn nos está explicando que ella está aquí precisamente para tratar de que nuestra sociedad sea mejor.
Dijiste de Facebook, yo doy Raging Grannies, pero no Facebook.
No, pues,
Tiene que ver Facebook, Raging Grannies.
No estaba en Facebook, es la página de internet.
It's a page, Facebook
It's a
page.
Yeah.
¿Es a Facebook page?
Yeah.
Así.
I just didn't hear the Facebook part. So.
Yeah, yes, es una página de Facebook que se llama Tacoma Raging Grannies.
Raging. Con bravas.
¿Cómo qué?
Bravas.
Las mujeres bravas. Las abuelitas bravas. Y aquí están las mujeres bravas.
Really
las abuelitas bravas. Bueno, entonces ellas también prepararon y quiero decirles a todos ustedes que las letras de las canciones ellas las escriben. You write the songs.
We all
The
write
letters.
the songs.
Yes, they all write the songs.
Sometimes we find songs that other grannies have written in other chapters, but we tend to, especially if we're invited to something, we write songs to the occasion. So we try to do that.
Sí. Entonces ellas, imagínense qué talentosas son. Ellas escriben sus propias canciones, a veces encuentran canciones de otros grupos de grannies, de otros estados, de otros lugares, pero las canciones que vamos a escuchar ahorita han sido modificadas y elaboradas por ellas. So I'm explaining the songs you will be singing today are writing for yours,
Yes.
and or making modifications for yours.
Some of them.
Yeah, you wanted to say something, I think, Yolanda.
I just wanted to say that I participated in writing the words to one song. The tune was very familiar. We were invited to Seattle for a memorial for a young man that was murdered by a cop. And it was the 3rd anniversary of the cop being charged, the first one in like 40 years in King County to be charged with murder. And he's still in his home and collecting his pay as a cop.
Oh.
But we wrote the song together as a group. It was an incredibly creative process.
Wow.
I was really impressed at the results. We told his story in like 5 stanzas.
Wow.
And we covered it really well. It was a lot of creative fun, and it made a difference. And we all did it together.
Wow, that's
The
amazing.
family was very pleased.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
they
thank you
were.
for doing that. It's an important job. And it's joyful.
Yes.
Entonces, Jolinda se está explicando que ella hace unos años fue invitada a un funeral de una persona, un joven, que fue asesinado por un policía, que este policía era el 3er aniversario de este policía que estaba bajo arresto en el domiciliario, pero también estaba colectando paga. Entonces ella empezó a participar para escribir la canción, pero después se juntó con todas las grannies y entre todas hicieron la canción que van a presentar a continuación. Y estaban siempre, la familia estaba muy agradecida de que estuvieran celebrando. Es una forma de celebrar la vida. So, la vida de este joven, pero también de protestar, porque esta persona, a pesar de haber asesinado a un muchacho, todavía seguía recibiendo una paga por un trabajo que estaba incorrecto. Yeah, so I'm explaining what was the process.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much for all your job, and thank you for being like the reigning las mujeres bravas, las abuelas bravas.
Angry grannies.
The angry grannies.
Yeah, angry, yeah, raging in that sense.
The raging, the raging.
Angry sense.
Oh, the reigning.
Yeah, raging.
Not the run amok kind, but sometimes.
Yeah, the kind that you don't.
So that is amazing, though. Thank you so much for all your job, and thank you for your life too, to be like really joyful, because many people in this age, it's not funding. They don't find place like to be like happiness and joyful, and many people in this society, many people in a advanced age, they feel like not useful. So that is, for me, it's not okay, because in our cultures, and also in the Native American cultures here, we're really respectful.
That's right.
With our people.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for your job, to be like that strong with us, and to be
Yeah.
like making a better world. So I would like to introduce for the first song. So who would like to present this song?
Well, I will just briefly. This is the Raging Grannies theme song throughout the world. We always change a few words, but the tune is always the same, and it's kind of a granny intro song.
Oh.
Oh, we're a gaggle of grannies, urging you off of your fannies. We're raising our voice, we want a new choice. Stop detention now. With starving wages they're paying, to workers sweating and slaving. The owners all thrive while immigrants die. Stop exploitation now.
We're sick of this tradition, telling tales that are not true. The refugee who's fleeing,
But for faith that could be you. So join this gaggle of grannies. Get up off of your fannies. We're telling you now, we're angry as how, but show some humanity. I bet, thank you. We kind of tailored our songs today for issues around the Northwest Detention Center. So I want to invite the listener, because I bet you all know the tune for When the Saints Go Marching In. And we have a little different version that we'd like to sing for you. So, when all detainees are released,
And
all asylum seekers free, then this will be a better country. When all detainees are released. Let's sing it again. When all detainees are released, doo-doo-doo, and all asylum seekers free, then this will be a better country. Oh, when the detainees are released. So, that's a little taste.
Ellos están haciendo esas canciones acerca del centro de detenciones que está en esta área de Tacoma.
These next two songs, Grannies did not write.
Estas dos canciones, las abuelas bravas, no las escribieron.
And this one was written by fellow worker Ann Feeney, who lost her life to COVID a few years ago.
Oh, estas canciones fueron hechas
Yeah.
por... sí.
But it's a wonderful song and we would like to share it.
Okay. Ellos perdieron su vida en el COVID hace cerca de 3 años y queremos compartirlas con
We're gonna
ustedes.
find a note first.
Okay.
Give the name of the song.
It's Who's the Criminal Here?
La canción se
Tell
llama
me
who,
Tell me who's the criminal here? Tell me who, tell me who's the criminal here? If you have to leave your land, meet your match on the burning sand, and someone lends you a helping hand, who's the criminal here? Shut your eyes and turn away. Shut your mouth, nothing to say. If someone dies in our desert today, who's the criminal here? Dime quién, dime quién. ¿Quién es el criminal? Dime quién, dime quién. ¿Quién es el criminal? Poor man can't let you through. What's a poor man gonna do? Businessman's got work for you. Who's the criminal here? Framing laws or aiming guns keeps you down and on the run. But how to feed your little ones? Who's the criminal here? Tell me who, tell me who, who's the criminal here? Tell me who, tell me who, who's the criminal here? Your skin may be red or brown, or black and blue on white man's ground. Your head pierced with a thorny crown. Who's the criminal here? I know fear can leave you blind to the hopeful heart, the open mind. But to make a crime out of being kind, who's the criminal here? Sing it! Dime quién, dime quién, quién es el criminal. Dime quién, dime quién, quién es el criminal. Dime quién, dime quién, quién es el criminal. Tell me who, tell me who, who's the criminal here? So, if somebody's watching while they're listening, they can see that we have our words in front of us, because grannies don't necessarily have an easy time remembering words.
And let me say that I've been so impressed with your memory throughout all of this.
Yeah.
To be able to translate after we go on and on and on is just,
Isn't it
It's blowing
impressive?
my
I
mind.
know, I know. So we invite the listener, if they enjoy singing, whether they sound good or not. Buffy St. Marie said something that I loved years and years ago. She said, even when I'm old and gray and my hair is short and my voice is no longer beautiful, I will still be singing. And that encapsulates a lot of us. Come join us.
Thank you. So, Marilyn está explicando que si ustedes quieren cantar y quieren integrarse al grupo, vengan con nosotros. Y algo muy importante que escuché de una persona que era muy brava, era diciendo que tenga mi short hair,
Yeah.
que tenga mi cabello corto y aunque tenga mi cabello corto y ya no pueda caminar muy bien, quiero seguir cantando siempre y hacer las cosas con alegría. Entonces, están invitando las abuelas que si ustedes quieren integrarse a ese grupo, vengan y compartan con nosotros, estén contentos y bueno, pues vamos a hacer un mundo mejor. So we're like trying to make a better world with our joy, con nuestra alegría. So thank you so much. We really appreciate this moment. It's really special. We are really respectful with your job and with your joy too, because it's contagious for us. So we're thinking like Lynn was saying, like, I want to be like yours when I get older, no? With my con, like singing and dancing, trying to be the happiness. So in our last days, we need to be like with joy. Why to be separate and alone when we can to be happy?
We're so much stronger when we're together.
That's true.
And when we meet monthly, we start with a potluck lunch and socializing, and we've really become sisters as a result of that.
Yeah.
Ellas comienzan a ser hermanas cuando se juntan, cuando están practicando. Entonces this is really pretty. So thank you so much for this time. Yeah, do you have some phone number?
No, I just wondered if you have any time left, or
He is the boss.
Give your phone number?
Five.
Okay,
I don't want to give it
Yes.
over the air.
Okay.
So do we have some?
We have one
phone
more
numbers?
song. It's
Do we have one more song?
Yeah.
one,
Oh,
One.
Perfect.
We
your
need to
Paul and
sing it.
Mary song.
We need to sing it faster than we practiced it, if we can.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we'll try.
Okay.
Hold on.
I don't know if that works.
Okay.
Just
Somos? No, that's
No.
too much.
Okay, the name of the
Wait.
song is Somos El Barco.
We
If you
start
ever
with
went
the
to
string.
summer camp, you probably sang it there.
That's it, thank you.
It's kind of a kumbaya song, but it's very true and very beautiful, by Peter, Paul, and Mary.
The stream sings it to the river, the river sings it to the sea, the sea sings it to the boat that carries you and me. Somos el barco, somos el mar, yo navego en ti, tú navegas en mí. We are the boat, we are the sea. I sail in you, you sail in me. The boat we are sailing in was built by many hands, and the sea we are sailing on, it touches every land. Somos el barco, somos el mar, yo navego en ti, tú navegas en mí. We are the boat, we are the sea. I sail in you, you sail in me. So with our hopes we set the sails and face the winds once more. And with our hearts we chart the waters never sailed before. Somos el barco, somos el mar, yo navego en ti, tú navegas en mí. We are the boat, we are the sea. I sail in you, you sail in me.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So, it was the presentation.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you so much. And this was the presentation of Marlene, Jolinda, Lee, and Aviva.
This is Aviva, this is what.
Aviva. Sorry for the confusion. So thank you so much for being joining us. And please join this wonderful Granny.
Thank you for the work that you do, Wendy.
No, thank you
Yes.
for you. It's an honor to be here with yours, and I think for Christian too. So thank you for our productor, but thank you in special to be the people who you are. We love yours. We're really proud of yours too. Siempre estamos muy orgullosos de ellas, de todo este trabajo que hacen, y es un honor tenerlas con nosotros. Ojalá que la gente pueda acompañarlas y ser parte de estos maravillosos grupos que son muy bonitos. Thank you so much.
Abuelitas bravas.
Las abuelitas bravas.
I like that.
I like it too.
Well, that part with me singing it alone so we'd stay in key did not work. So forget about me doing it.